Hey K-Poppers, and welcome back to Hallyu. Today's deep dive is a very special one, as you can probably already tell by the fact that we've broken away from the normal Wednesday schedule. In fact, this entire deep dive has been created and sponsored by patron and massive Kara fan Bilbo Jack 4 as a love letter from Camellias to the late Goo Hara. I should also give a trigger warning, as there will be some sensitive content here. Now, why is this deep dive so important and special? Well, it's because today is November 24th, 2020. We have completed our first circle around the sun without Kara's beloved star Goo Hara. 12 full moons have passed since her tragic death on a quiet Sunday morning in Seoul shocked K-pop fans around the globe. Many of her dearest fans still get emotional to this day because of the loss of their angel. This is her story. The year 1991 had only just started, but it was no ordinary time on the sunny hilltops of the green city of Gwangju in the southwest of the Korean peninsula. On that clear Thursday morning in early winter, a very special baby was born. She was born as the sole daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Goo and named Hara. Traditionally, a lot of meaning was put into the Chinese calendar, and being born on January 3rd made Hara one of the last horses of that zodiac cycle. In the case of Hara, horses are symbolized by power, beauty, freedom, and independence, and people born in the year of the horse are said to be very high-spirited, warm-hearted, lively, active, enthusiastic, positive, and energetic. Their enthusiasm and cheerful personalities make people like them. I think it goes without saying that these charming depictions all fit Hara wonderfully. And interestingly enough, in that same year of her birth, the music label which would later propel her to superstardom, DSP Media, was also founded. Hara was lucky to share her early childhood with her elder brother Goo Ho-in, but sadly for the two of them, their mother abandoned the family and forced their father to move away and take a construction job which could support all of them. Hara was only 8 years old when this happened, and so from then on, she was raised by her grandmother. It's hard to imagine just how deep and unhealable a wound that must have created inside of her. Despite this though, she bravely decided to keep this to herself and persevere as she pursued and lived out her biggest and utmost passion in singing and performing. Hara was an incredibly gifted young girl, and in 2008 she joined DSP Media to start training as a K-pop artist. Soon after, her hard work, talent, and charm opened the door for her to join Kara's second lineup later that year. At the time, Kara was a new K-pop group just starting out, but as we all know, they would later become a legendary girl group. She made her official debut with the group on July 24th, funnily enough on fellow member Sung Yun's 20th birthday, and for more than 7 years she rightfully held the position of main dancer in the group. Alongside her fellow members, leader Park Gyuri, main singer Han Sung-yeon, main rapper Jung Nicole, and maknaes Kang Ji-young and Ho Young-ji, Hara and Kara's success became exponential, releasing hit after hit during their golden age, singing both in Korean and in Japanese. They earned the praise of countless fans and critics, and accordingly they won numerous awards, prizes, and of course music shows. They were also the first K-pop girl group to ever perform inside the prestigious Tokyo Dome and sold out venues within minutes all over Japan. The name Kara means joy in Greek, and Hara was without a doubt a beacon of joy for hundreds of thousands of fans all over South Korea, Japan, Asia, and the world. She was the perfect incarnation of light, joy, and excellence. She was a beautiful woman, a striking idol, and an exquisite singer whose soft, soothing voice gave blissful music to our ears. She was a thrilling dancer and an exciting performer, but above all, she was a passionate human being, putting her whole heart into her art. Hara truly was one of a kind. Pure charm with a delicate beauty, full of grace, fragile, and yet outstandingly charismatic. She shone bright as part of Kara for 8 full years, from the time she was 17 to 25. And Hara continued to shine bright even outside of her time with Kara. She was a charming actress and a cheerful entertainer on several TV shows. And after Kara's 9-year reign of girl group perfection ended with their disbandment on January 15, 2016, Hara moved on to a solo career. She promoted mostly in Japan, where over the years she had become extremely popular and for many was quite literally a household name. In fact, Japanese fans affectionately called her Hara-chan. On Sunday, November 24th, 2019, she had barely just returned from Japan after a week of showcasing her brand new single Midnight Queen, when, at 6 p.m., she was tragically found lifeless at her home in Gangnam. The news of her death immediately became the top headline in Asia and on every K-pop news outlet around the world. It devastated fans around the world and left many crying for days in disbelief at how such an angel could have suffered so much to wish to end her life. On that night, the sky was especially dark, missing one of its brightest stars. Her final post was this Instagram photo of her on Saturday, November 23rd, in which she addressed her 1.6 million followers with the comment "Good night" written in Korean. Fans happily acknowledged her evening greeting, none of them imagining it was meant to be her final farewell. Sadly, despite giving fans so much love and joy throughout her music, Hara was not as lucky to herself be given such happiness back in her personal life. Many traumatic and hurtful life experiences, one after the other, left her feeling abandoned and in despair. It got so bad that she could only see one option left. Hara had already shocked the world when she first attempted suicide on May 26, 2018, and just a month before she passed away, her close friend Sully of FX took her own life. Hara was in the middle of her promotions in Japan and heartbreakingly could not properly mourn the loss of her friend, and so she chose the same fate as her fallen companion. Hara's sudden passing was in stark contrast to the world of fun, happiness, and joy she embodied, and it came as a brutal reminder that at the end of the day, we are all mortal. Her short life was like a shooting star, glimmering and beautiful but gone far too soon. She was a blessing to the world, and her fans are so grateful that she let her talent shine so brightly to the fullest while we had her. And now, Hara, we find ourselves on the first anniversary of your tragic death. We miss you, Hara. We miss your smile, we miss your voice, we miss your light, that aura that you carried with you wherever you went. Your light still shines brightly in our hearts. May our caring thoughts bring warmth, comfort, and healing to your spirit. May our hearts fill your soul with all the love that you need that you couldn't find before. We love you, Hara. Thank you so much for showing all of us K-pop fans so much of your love. You'll be forever our angel of light, joy, and excellence. Your legacy will shine forever. Rest in peace.